The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
One of the scribes came to Jesus and asked him, "Which is the first of all the commandments?" Jesus replied, "The first is this, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these." The scribe said to him, "Well said, teacher. You are right in saying, He is one, and there is no other than He, and to love Him with all your heart, with all your understanding, with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself is worth more than all burnt offerings and sacrifices." And when Jesus saw that he answered with understanding, he said to him, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." And no one dared to ask him any more questions. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I had this a little question yesterday. I was wondering about, given how long Lent is, where is the midpoint? When can we say we're halfway there? And I started listening to the Gospels and started hearing a few little things, and of course I started, looking at my calendar, see if I can calculate it. And guess what? It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Is it a great relief to us? I don't know. Maybe just a shock. We're halfway through Lent. Yeah, and as we get halfway through Lent, we see the church providing to us out of its store of wisdom this particular gospel passage, which pushes us right to the center of what Lent is all about. So why have we been given this great and blessed time of Lent? It's for the renewal of our hearts and our lives. The renewal of our hearts and lives. And what Jesus gives us in today's gospel passage is what that renewal looks like. That renewal looks, when we are renewed, we love God with our whole heart, mind, soul, and strength, and we love our neighbor as ourselves. Are we there yet? Halfway there. No, yeah. Are we halfway towards renewal? Are we there yet? Yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way to renewal. And the more faithfully we engage in this time, this blessed time of Lent, especially with our practices of prayer and fasting and almsgiving, we will be renewed. We will grow into the people that God is calling us to be. Reflections of His own life of love for His beloved world. And so we recognize here in this passage, Jesus is saying, this is all there is. This is the most important thing. These are our animating principles. To love the Lord our God with our whole heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love our neighbor as ourselves. And we say, okay, we want this life, Lord. I want to have a heart that can love you and praise you with everything I've got. But you have to make it happen, because I can't do it of my own strength. And that's why we have this blessed time. Not simply so that you should be renewed, but that Jesus now wants to effect your renewal. So we look towards Him, we give ourselves over to Him, we entrust ourselves to Him, and He blesses us with His own life of love so that we can truly live up to the task. We can become the people that He's calling us to be, His own dear people, to love God with our whole heart, mind, soul, and strength, and our neighbor as ourselves.